I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck.
When Tennyson wrote, "'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all," he missed the part about lost love.
I mean, we got 42 years to catch up on.
Roaring back to life.
Yeah. Even 2 years ago, you could have sat me down and said, this is going to happen, and I'd say, nah, not a chance.
For Jeannie Gustafson and Steve Watts, that unwritten line is poetry in motion.
It's still kind of surreal.
Steve has another word for it.
Unbelievable. Unglaublich.
Oh, that's German.
It all makes sense.
So we got to find the right page here.
If you go back to 1972.
Yep. The German club. We're right here.
That's when Jeannie and Steve met at Loyola University, Chicago.
Late winter of 72, Steve and I are standing right here in the back.
It was the start of an 8-year-long relationship, but one they kept secret from Jeannie's mother. She didn't approve of the relationship because Steve was black.
That's his graduation photo. Oh, he was a hunk. I say that to him and he looks at me and he goes, a hunk of what? So we have nothing except this photo.
Baby, don't tell me.
Eventually, Jeannie broke up with Steve. Regret followed instantly and stayed with her for 42 years.
I regretted what I did after I did it. It was almost immediate.
Then, as we shared with you last summer, a series of miracles.
But I can't tell you how happy I was when I found out where he was.
That brought them together again. Jeannie found Steve in a care home outside Chicago. He'd been homeless for a time, lost a leg to infection, and suffered 2 strokes that robbed his ability to speak clearly. Jeannie, a retired nurse, brought Steve back to Oregon to start over.
He's made a lot of improvement, even in the 6 months that he's been here. One of his goals is to stand. I tell him nothing is impossible based on everything that's happened so far.
I'll give you the light of the moon.
It helps that so many people are pulling for these two. Since their reunion, their story has been shared around the world.
Don't make me wait too long.
The latest thing is People magazine with J-Lo on the cover, no less. We have a full-page article on page 52. Now, how crazy is that? I thought the attention had pretty much died down, and then after January 1st, so-and-so wants to talk to us, and
I can't get anything.
he can't get any sleep.
They joke, but Jeannie and Steve know what their story means to others. The gifts and words of support say it all. Many from interracial couples who faced hardships of their own.
I try and thank people for what they're saying, but also what I think is people want to hear something good nowadays.
So I had to ask, would there be any extra special news to share on this Valentine's Day?
What the
All right, you tell her.
We're going to get married. She decided.
Tears of joy from this reporter. It's true. And one good turn deserves another.
Come on in, Steve. We have a surprise.
A Valentine's Day surprise. From Jeannie to Steve. There are so many songs, holidays, and milestones to make up for.
I mean, we've got nothing but time.
And time clearly has nothing on them. Just maybe a little wisdom.
Follow your heart. I didn't do that the first time around. I should have.
In Northwest Portland,
I love it anyway.
I know.
Catherine Cook,
I know. I love you too.
KGW News.
Yeah. Follow your heart.